Did you know that more than 800 million people live without food on a daily basis? And it is predicted that these statistics may rise to 802 million people by the year 2050. Food security is a term used to refer to the focus of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal to zero hunger. In this video, the issue of food security as influenced by the coronavirus pandemic will be discussed. We will be looking at the difference between innovation and invention, the 5 different types of innovation, as well as the concept of systems thinking. There are 2 words that are commonly confused, which are innovation and invention. Now, innovation refers to a process in which a product, be it a good or a service, is renewed and or improved, whereas invention is a term used to refer to the process of creating and introducing a new product, be it a good or a service, into the market. In this case, innovation would refer to the process of improving the state of food shortage in areas of need. Food scarcity can be improved by food donations. In the beginning of the pandemic, private enterprises as well as government officials were seen handing out food parcels to the disadvantaged areas, which includes parts of Alexandra and Johannesburg. In this case, invention would refer to the process of completely eliminating hunger by getting the state to own all farms, thus giving people access to free food.
Hi, I'm Leigh-Anne and I'm going to be talking to the different types of innovation. The first type of innovation is incremental innovation. And during COVID-19, we saw this with the birth of the Checkers 60 app, where it allowed our consumers to obtain groceries within 60 minutes of placing an order online. Disruptive innovation is where we apply new technology to an existing market. Again, staying with Checkers Rush, a COVID-19 innovation was launched to enable the employees to purchase groceries without queuing and having to line up to make payment. It uses an AI technology to do so. Radical innovation, even though very rare, involves the creation of technology, services, and business models that open up entirely new markets. During COVID-19, we saw the use of digitizing the agricultural value chain, where new technologies disrupt and allow farmers to automate processes in planting, treating crops, and harvesting to improve efficiencies. Architectural innovation is where we use existing technologies and apply it to a new market. During COVID-19, one of the major food struggles we saw was restaurants having to close and many patrons not being able to dine in. Using the Uber technology, Uber Eats was optimized during this time to ensure that restaurants stay abroad as well as people having access to food. Lastly, revolutionary innovation refers to unexpected ideas that do not affect existing markets, but pose questions outside the boundaries of existing solutions by asking unexpected questions.
I'm Thembi Mpungose, and I will be discussing systems thinking in the agricultural sector. Systems thinking in agriculture means looking at the various components of the sector, unpacking them, but also analyzing and looking at how they affect and interrelate with each other. In analyzing all the components, one must look at the following, especially in agriculture: human resources, machinery, produce, the stuff like seeds that it takes to create the actual produce, and so forth. In conclusion, systems thinking is important to properly analyze and understand the importance of agriculture and how to try and rectify the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic on agriculture. Thank you.
Good day, this is Jabulile Mtimunye. I will be discussing the wicked problem And why is this problem a wicked problem? The wicked problem brought by the coronavirus to our country is food scarcity. We have seen a lot of business shutting down during different levels of lockdown, and people losing jobs. Losing of jobs means people cannot afford to buy their food anymore. They cannot provide for their families. And then it also led to people starting looting in July 2021. They were merely trying to cry for help, that they are hungry. They've got nowhere to go. They are asking for help from our government.